Bishola Abiru, a stylish, highly experienced, accomplished entrepreneurial expert and industry captain, is the founder, chief executive officer of H&Y Furniture Manufacturers Limited, one of the frontline furniture manufacturing firms in Nigeria.
H&Y, formerly Home and Dew, started about 30 years ago, and it is more of a passion that evolved to become a business. Back in the day, all I had, the real origin, was my car. My car was called Moto the Shop. For those who understand Yoruba, that is, my car was my shop, because in my car I had my receipts, my catalogs, my this, my everything. If I wanted to, if anyone called on me, I could get my business started and finished there and then. When I got married about 30 years ago, we needed to set up home. We had limited resources. I have an eye for beautiful things, and I was compelled to work with local artisans, what you sometimes call roadside carpenter. It was interesting and challenging, but we got there eventually. I had my catalogs and my ideas, how I wanted my space to look. And at the end of the day, I was actually pleasantly surprised, because I then realized that these men were really, really skillful and very good at what they did. I probably underestimated what I achieved, because but when friends and family visited, they were more impressed, and they actually really liked it. And people were actually happy and willing to part with their money to have me do up their homes and spaces. And that was how the business started. Actually, we were going happily until a lot of, maybe some elements of indiscipline, inconsistency started cropping up. They weren't able to deliver on time in some cases, and so I felt I needed to own my production. Luckily, my parents had a property in Ogba that was idle, and they were happy to let me make use of it. So I was able to set up a cottage workshop. I got some hand tools and made use of maybe the sawmill that was close by, and invited some contract carpenters to work in the workshop. It was fine. It was much better than I had better control, but we weren't there yet. I needed to improve my, we were getting more orders, and the hand tools were not sufficient. So I expressed my concerns to my husband, and he said to me that perhaps I should approach the Bank of Industry to to assist me in financing, getting bigger machines rather than going to the sawmill. I approached the Bank of Industry, and they gave me the long list of, well, that had its own advantages. It was quite painful at that time, because I looked at the list and I was like, how was I going to be able to surmount this hurdle? And my husband again suggested to me, perhaps I should attend a business school. And I attended the Lagos Business School. And during the course of the program, I realized that the requirements were not actually to attack me. They were actually meant to support me.